I've got some help up here with my buddy, Aiden. Thank you, Chris, for your sharing your story and your innovative thoughts and really just being vulnerable to share what it's like to walk the journey that you've walked. And of course, for your care and compassion. Now I would like to introduce Dennis and Bonnie Scott to the podium. Dennis and Bonnie are the proud parents of Aiden, and Aiden is a longtime day camper. And because Aiden is known here at Camp Sunnyside to set the strategy and help direct the day, right? Are you going to sit up here with your parents? Yeah? All right. Dennis recently joined our board of directors and is helping us to guide and shape the strategic plan of our organization. Please join me in welcoming Dennis and Bonnie to speak. This is for you to hold, okay? You sit here with your parents. Yep.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Morning. Sherry, thank you. Crable, where are you? Thank you for inviting us. So we are the Scott team. So we also go by, I'm Dennis Scott. This is my wife, Bonnie. This is Aiden. So we've got a running joke around here that Aiden is the co-CEO of Easter Seals. Because he's the guy he knows where everybody's at. He knows everybody on the grounds. He knows all the staff. And he kind of runs the show when he's here, as you can see, right?
He thinks he runs the show.
So I really want to thank you all for having us here to really talk about our story, talk about our experiences with aiding and the services that we use at Easter Seals. So my wife and I, we've been married 16 years, and we have 4 kids amongst the two of us. So we have 3 girls from previous relationships. And Aiden is our pride and joy. He is the child that we dreamed of when we got married. Right?
I'm going to talk.
You're going to talk now? Yeah. See? He runs the show. He runs the show. So what we're going to do now is kind of share our story and tell you a little bit about Aiden and his background.
Yep. Okay. So, good morning, everybody. I'm Bonnie. I'm Aiden's best friend, hopefully, today. Aiden was born in the NICU here in Des Moines. He came a few weeks early. And we knew that going in that he was going to have Down syndrome. And he's the glue that keeps our family together. He came out just swinging, just ready for action to be a superstar, I think, immediately because he came out butt first. Kind of bent in half and butt first. He was tiny, but he came out butt first. So he was telling everybody, get ready, here I come. And we love and we rejoice him, and his first case manager worked at Easter Seals, so that's how we initially heard about Easter Seals. She was our case manager here and introduced us to all the services and got us through paperwork and everything that we needed to get Aiden healthy because he had a few issues when he was born. And then school started. And summer came around, and when you have a child with a different ability, you just can't send them outside to play for a couple hours and then come back in for lunch. You, the parent, has to play with the child to make sure that they're safe, to make sure that people are treating them fairly, to make sure that they're understood if they can't speak, if they're not verbal, or whatever the case may be. So we weren't very successful because we had older children in our neighborhood at the time and not anyone his age. So he ended up playing with his sister a lot, who was in high school and didn't really have enough time to, she wanted to date, go out, with her friends. She didn't really want to hang out with her little brother. So we met Olivia. Olivia, right? And Olivia was a camp counselor here at Easter Seals. She was here for many years before Aiden started coming here. And she told us to bring him here to camp. And I was afraid because who's going to take care of my baby, my precious only son, rocking this extra chromosome, who could possibly be capable to love him like mommy. But she convinced us that, it would be fine. And she actually met her now husband here. They were both counselors, and he came from abroad, from Wales.
Mrs. Scoff.
Yeah, and he came here, and they met. They had their own little love story, so they convinced me that this would be the perfect place. So we sent him to Easter Seals. Let me tell you. First day, you're scared, you're nervous, you drive away, you cry, you're like, oh my God, how will he do? After a week, Aiden was up every morning, ready before I was. He wanted to go to camp. He was in love with the place. The camp counselors treated him so well. We were so in love. I mean, I've never met a place that was so dedicated and happy and voluntarily just doing this with smiles and love and compassion in their heart. Because in order to work here, you have to be passionate about what you're doing. It's just not like I'm working at Burger King for the summer, in between classes, and I'm just giving you a burger and thanking you and giving you change back. You're taking care of people's babies, you know what I'm saying? And these babies, a lot of them, come with lots of extra challenges and extra stuff, emotional stuff. And for a parent to let go and feel safe, that your child is safe and trust someone, is huge for me, because I'm hands-on. I left my career to stay home and be available to Aiden and his needs. So my son jumps out the car. He doesn't even say goodbye. He starts singing camp songs with the people in the front. And I'm like, what happened? He loves this place all year long. We've been here for 7 years now. Yeah, 7 years, about 7 years. He counts down. When is camp going to start? When is camp going to start? When is camp going to start? We don't even want him to age out. We want him to continue to be here forever. He loves the staff.
Mommy,
Yes.
please say my knees was hurts because I'll hurt my job and then I do it enough for today. Okay?
I don't know what he's talking about because he doesn't have a job, and I don't know what knee hurts. But he's quite entertaining, and the Camp Easter Seals makes me, as a mom, feel like I can go home, I can go to Target, I can go get my nails done, I can get some projects done around the house. My son is fine. The phone is not ringing saying, come and get him, he's having this is happening. I'm actually at peace, and I don't know if anyone here understands what that feeling could be like, because we had no idea what our world has in store for us and our son. And to be able to send him somewhere, because school calls me constantly, because they don't know how to handle this or they don't know how to handle that. But when it comes to summer camp with Easter Seals, it's perfect. It is the peace that me as a mom, and it also gives my husband peace because I'm not in his ear. So it brings our family peace, and it brings my son overwhelming joy. The speaker before me, Chris, you did a great job of speaking all the technical terms that I would love to be able to tell you guys about. But I just want to speak to you from a mom's heart. I love this place to death, and
Potato skins.
Aiden loves potato skins. And this place means the world to me because everyone here understands him. He gets to be free. He gets to be himself. There's no restrictions and don't grab the microphone. You saw he came up here with Sherry, and Sherry was just like, yeah, he's going to help me, And in this world, it's important to have that, whether your child has Down syndrome, autism, brain injury, trauma, no matter what it is, there needs to be a place where they can go and feel like, I belong here. You know what I'm saying? Because the world has so many restrictions and caps them off so much and tries to tell you what you can and cannot do, where you can and cannot go and what you can and cannot become. Here at Easter Seals, he can be anybody that he wants to be, and he can be himself, and he's loved, his quirky personality and all. And that is the greatest gift that you can give a mom like me. And of course, with a husband who wants his wife to stay calm, it's a win-win for all of us. So thank you all for coming, and thank you for supporting Easter Seals, because it gives this mommy peace. It gives Aiden a place to belong, to be happy, to be himself. And it gives us a chance to give back too, because since we've been born into this world that has so many different needs, it's great to find some place where you can see where you're giving yourself to them, and you can see it in your community. Am I saying that right? Like, you can invest in Easter Seals and know that what they're doing is really, really helping the community. Look at my son. Listen to her story about her daughter. You know what I mean? And so many kids, and even the kids that come from abroad to volunteer and be here during summer camp, they're amazing. I still keep in touch with all of them. They still send Aiden birthday wishes. They're wonderful people. Everyone here at Easter Seals, I've never met someone that was not sunshine and rainbows. And in this world, that's difficult, okay? Because not even Target has sunshine and rainbows. And I love Target, you know? So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, Easter Seals. Thank you.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I say something?
Okay.
Daddy wants to say something.
I just wanted to reiterate what Bonnie alluded to. You know, Camp Sunnyside has really given us the reassurance that when we send Aiden out into this world, that he's in a nurturing, caring environment. He is loved.
And he's learning also.
Most definitely. He is, he comes here and, Easter Seals has given the opportunity for him to just be himself, be who he is, be the shining star that he is. He runs this place, right? So he's able to do that. He's able to feel accepted and do what he does. It also helped him to develop into the person that he is. And you kind of see his style. He loves being the center of attention. He loves when people let him be the center of attention. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank Easter Seals leadership and all of the staff, who have poured their hearts and souls into this organization.
You feel it from the parking lot. You feel it from the parking lot as you drive up. You feel it.
Yes, you do. And they do this because they love what they do, and they want to serve the community. They want to serve parents like us, who send their kids out, who are looking for, and adults, exactly, and who are looking for services and who don't know where to turn to. Because we were those parents. When we had Aiden, we had no clue what we were getting into. And it took us a few years to learn about Easter Seals. We had no clue what Easter Seals was, what Easter Seals did. And it was just talking to various people that we learned of all these services. So just imagine, there are so many parents out there, and we still meet those parents every day, that have kids with disabilities, have special needs, and they have no idea. We said, have you heard of Easter Seals? A lot of parents don't know. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys for your support, your contributions, just supporting Easter Seals' mission, their daily mission. And I want to thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna talk.
Are you going to say something?
Yeah.
What are you going to say? You're going to thank everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say thank you.
This is my heart, baby.
This is his heart.
Okay. So,
Say thank you.
thank you. So, my mom is so happy because
Tell them about Easter Seals.
about Easter seals about
What do you like about Easter seals?
Easter seals about potato skins.
What do you like? What do you like about coming to Easter Seals? Tell them what you like about coming to Easter Seals. Why do you like to come to Easter Seals?
Okay.
What do you enjoy about Easter Seals?
Joining about Easter seals about officers pops.
You love camp?
I love camp.
I love the counselors.
I love the counselors.
And Olivia's my best friend.
Hello, it's my best friend. I'm not.
Yes. So thank you.
Well, thank you. So
All right. Let's go.
I love you so much, my friend.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.